Ooh!
Hayden Panettiere spent her entire career being underestimated, and that might be the funniest part about her. Behind the interviews, the movie sets, and the talk show couches, there's a track record of chaos that many fans have never seen pieced together in one place.
No! Bad grasshopper! Bad grasshopper!
When they come in here, they don't act like adults really much of the time. They act like kids. Like, they have fun, they're goofy.
From childhood performances that went sideways to adult moments where she completely lost control, Hayden's built a reputation for being unpredictably funny in the best way possible. Hayden's childhood parrot had a bad habit of repeating whatever it heard around the house, and one afternoon, it picked the worst possible moment to repeat what he'd heard.
That's incredible. We once taught my bird to go, here, kitty, 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 kitty. And when my cats would come, she would go, I love you.
I love you.
But then one too many times, I guess my parents said, Eli's a who was my neighbor. And so Eli happened to come over at one point, and the bird exclaimed, Eli's a Eli's a Eli's a and my parents were trying to cover up. It was very interesting.
During one of her performances, Hayden hit a wall halfway through her lines. And instead of pushing through, she just stopped. And it turned into one of the funniest moments caught on camera.
Wait, where the frick? What lyrics am I supposed to be?
Growing up with a firefighter for a father came with one unusual lesson. And Hayden still remembers exactly what he told her to scream if a stranger ever grabbed her.
I've had some practice. I'm being from New York, I'm a fireman's daughter. And he used to tell me all the time that when I went to the mall with my friends, he's like, so what do you do if somebody comes up and grabs you? And he told me to scream, you're not my daddy! You're not my daddy! So I had a lot of practice screaming, you're not my daddy. Which never really came in handy.
It'd be weird to say it now.
I know, now it just sounds wrong.
You're pretty good at screaming.
I'm pretty good at screaming.
Can I hear you scream? Is that cool, or is it? I don't want you to blow out your voice or anything, so.
It's pretty blood curdling.
All right, yeah, let's hear it, yeah.
Ready?
Hey, that is good. That's like if you...
On the Graham Norton show, Hayden turned her back to reveal a tattoo she drew, which translates to live without regret in Italian. And what happened right after she explained it turned the whole thing into one hilarious scene.
You got some writing on you.
I do have some writing on me.
And what does it say?
It says, why don't you guys laugh? But it's, oh no, okay.
Well, you're
very un-British of you lot not to go, What's going on in this country, Graham? That was your cue, look at that!
I know what country I'm in, I'm not wearing a bra.
Talking to Kelly Ripa and Michael Strahan about her new pets, Hayden waited for exactly the right moment before pulling out a prop that sent Michael Strahan flying out of his chair.
I'm a huge animal lover. I'm a huge fan. And I came home, and Scotty was sitting there, and he looked at me and he said, do you want to go get a snake? And I said, yeah. And so we went and we got 2 snakes, and so we have 2 baby corn snakes.
Ooh.
And I...
Nah.
No.
Not in my house.
Wait, no.
Brought
What
one
is
for you.
Before she was starring in shows of her own, 11-year-old Hayden showed up on a talk show ready to prove just how much she loved Britney Spears. And she wasn't going to just talk about it.
Are you gonna do a entry?
No introduction, no. You start and he'll join you. Sure, stand up, Hayden. Go ahead, you adorable little thing.
Baby, I'm so into you. You got that something, what can I do? Baby, you spin me around. Oh, the earth is moving, but I can't feel the ground.
In the behind the scenes of Bring It On, somebody forgot to tell Hayden the camera was already rolling. And what she said next is the kind of thing you can't fake.
Things do when you take a step back and take a good look.
Take a step back and take a good look.
Things do when you step back and take a good look.
Oh, it's rolling!
Yeah.
Oh, shit!
Years after Bring It On, Hayden finally opened up about one line in the script that made her lose it the moment she read it.
I read the script and I was actually surprised at how funny it was. It was really funny.
Britney Allen just farted.
Back on The Ellen Show, things took a turn when Hayden described a very specific emergency involving her house, her wall, and an animal nobody expected to find living inside it.
Oddly enough, something ended up in my wall the other day. We heard these really strange kind of squeaking sounds and called the contractor in, who was very upset that we asked him to cut holes in the wall. He's like, "You're crazy, you're crazy." We're like, "No, cut here." Couldn't find anything. Cut there. We had about 10 holes in the wall. Opened up the bottom, and there is this baby raccoon. And he's so cute, and we're going, "Oh!" And the contractor's screaming somewhere over there. And we're about to get him, and this mother comes Kung Fu Panda spider climbing down the wall, hisses in our face, grabs his baby, and pieces out through the roof. Wow.
In this interview, hosts Kelly Ripa and Michael Strahan brought up something from Hayden's last visit that apparently left them genuinely rattled. And it turns out she has a history of pranks that go a little too far.
And I hope that's the case, because last time, 2 times you were here, you played jokes on me that weren't so funny. You scared me to death with that. Like, that is not right. Why do you dance? Why do you do that to me? Dance. And the thing is, you feel so good about this.
I do.
You know I hate snakes.
Better about it now.
On The Ellen Show, Hayden admitted to multitasking so badly one day that a professional phone call with one of the producers happened at the exact same time as something that should have been kept more personal.
What were you doing at the time?
Well, I was multitasking. I was getting ready to go. My assistant just had a baby, so this was multitasking on a different level. And I was on the phone, and he's like, "How's the show?" I said, "It's great. It's amazing. You really like playing your kid?" "I love her so much." I said, finally, I'm so sorry, I have to be honest with you. I'm getting a bikini wax right now. And I thought I could do this, but I can't. Can you call me back in 10 minutes? He's like, "I've heard a lot of things before, and that's a first."
Hayden has spent years listening to people mangle her last name. But on a trip to Italy, she finally heard someone say it the way it was always supposed to sound.
Panettiere. Panettiere.
It's tough. You know, they actually pronounce it better in Italy. I went over there and I heard them pronounce it. I was like, "That's how you pronounce it?" Dude, I pronounced it wrong the whole time. Panettiere. I was like, "Really?"
Panettiere. Panettiere.
Panettiere.
That sounds like something.
You gotta do the hand with it, though.
The moment Hayden turned around and saw herself blown up on the venue's massive screen, her immediate reaction had everyone laughing. Honestly, you just can't help but love this lady.
You saw it before. We've got a new. Sorry.
What are you looking at? It was on the screen.
It's just you.
Wow.
Oh,
it's a very big screen.
Gross and so narcissistic. Okay. God, where's that coming from?
You are tall.
Yeah. Did I really?
And I am short. Jeez.
Well, we're on TV.
Even on that screen.
On The Tonight Show, Conan O'Brien could barely hide his reaction when Hayden started listing off the crazy movie roles she took on as a kid, because some of them were far darker than anyone in that audience was expecting.
You were on a soap opera when you were 4 and a half?
When I was 4 and a half. But I did Guiding Light when I was about 8. And they did the same thing. They threw me down a well. They made me get into a car accident and flip over the front seat.
You were 8. What do you mean they threw you down a well?
And then
Who are these people?
Then I shot my mom's boyfriend, and then I went crazy. I started making imaginary friends.
When you were 8, this is a plot line? I don't watch soaps,
This
but...
is a plot line. I was like 8.
You were like 8, so you were eating candy, shooting a man, and then going insane. And what did they do to you when your character went insane? What happened to your character?
I was talking to stuffed animals most of the time.
From an 11-year-old belting Britney Spears to a grown woman terrifying Michael Strahan with a fake snake, Hayden Panettiere has never once played it safe in front of a camera. What makes her different is that none of it feels forced. The bloopers, the confessions, and the pranks all point to someone who simply cannot help being herself, cameras rolling or not. Hayden keeps proving that the funniest moments are never scripted. And even though she's gone, These sweet memories of her will forever live rent-free in our heads.